Let's to be fair, I might as well do some React ND because nothing else. There's like nothing else to do on today's stream. So might as well watch some video, right? For some free watch time. Though there's not a lot. There's like some league and stuff. Not a lot of stuff to do. So might as well do some react to the top 5 Litecoin wolf pulling twice. Dude, is it even worth it to do, man? Is it even worth it, chat? Also, I just watched Pyro live. Joshua blog updates. It's bad. Like, this is not fair to watch, man. So this fucking might as well, right?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. During the live stream for 3.6, I was given a very interesting...
No, it's it twice and not once. So this is gonna be interesting.
Are there any Litecoins actually worth getting twice? Surprisingly, I would say yes. There are actually a pretty good amount of Litecoins that fit in this category. I'd say around 5. But it's a bit more complicated than that.
Do you think
why you would
it's
want
like
to
mostly
value alone.
wait, I have some good video. Please give me some good video, bro. I did though. It's like nothing so far, man. Nothing good. It's like content drought. But it's like reaction and drought, man. But it's like nothing to watch, man, bro. Fuck me. I might as well pull up fucking anime on live stream, right? Anime is fucking watch it, bro. Might as well just put up like Uma Musume. No, hold on. Before top 5 like what can it be? It probably will be like some DPS stuff, right? Do you think any support like is worth doing it though? Maybe the highest scene should be. Hold on, let me check the final one. I think it's fun. This fun on like give more. What do you call it? Give more speed or not? Like not yeah, like Northern one, that's Saber. West is final one. Yeah, final one is like more worth it because it gives more base speed, so this is definitely worth it. Fafa is not for sure. Blade is not. That's not. Jingliu definitely not. My day maybe depend because it's a what? Incrementally increase HP as well, like consume HP, which does scale with like some catchers. So I think this might be worth it. Saber, that probably not. Dragon Heal, no. I don't know, Saber. This is what the fuck is this? This is Dancer's Sunset. Oh, that's that is usually right. Not worth it. Saber, definitely not as well. My like is best in top for my Blade Jingliu. So yeah, I might as well pull fucking 3 of them, right? Twice? No, might as well pull 5 of it as well, right? Or some shit. Abandon is like mid. This one is mid. The Lucia one is mid. Ho is like increased ER regen is like okay, but not a lot. It's not worth it at all. Definitely not fucking what's the name again? Someone here. Balu definitely not. Is CASTORICE make English? Hold on. CASTORICE make I can't write. Neck. Jesus Christ. None of the emergent one is worth pulling. I mean, definitely not. What the fuck is this? Pastry. Tinjun Grail. That's crazy. Tell me Lamborghini. Other video to R202 to watch. Sure. So what the fuck is CASTORICE? Mike honkaistarrail worse. That's crazy. Look on feed. No shot. I got lick. No, what the fuck you mean? No fucking shot. Oh, there you go. Feed is good. That's good. Okay, before watching this, hold on. What else? Harmony. I don't think it's Sunday. Definitely not the fucking standard one. That is Sparkle, right? Sparkle, probably not. Not that much value. Serydra, maybe? Who'll say maybe Serydra? Robin, probably not. Like, nah, probably not. The other one doesn't give much buff to anyone else except from Robin. The ER buff is okay. 3B would say it's mid. It's only increased crit damage though. No ER regen. Runway is like, it's okay, I guess. It's okay. Han 3B Raccoon is good for Robin. 4-0 score. Really? Is that good? Alright, guys. Let's talk what 3B Finon? My day? Runway is a little good for everyone, similar reason. Sure. It's like, what was it? It's like universal, sure. It's like twice. It has to be good though. But sure or not. I don't think the hunt is good though. Because to be fair, there are no good hunt catchers in the game aside from Facial and Archer, right? Facial is shit. This is Boot Heal is shit. This is also for Boot Heal. Shit. Archers, okay. Is it okay? Okay. Topaz, okay. Nobody use any of this in my DDD. Dude, bro, DDD is like the 6-star. The 6-star shit, bro. Anyway, Nidity 1. Dogas, Akron Dogas. Dogas. Silver Wolf is okay. No, it's damage boost, right? Damage boost is mid. Though the Cypher one is pretty good. No, like the Cypher like is pretty good. Like it's like increased speed and then like what else? Defense shred stuff and then defense shred as well. Like the Cypher like God is insanely value. Holy shit. It gives so much value. Free speed, defense shred as well. Like fuck. Who the fuck that? Road. Oh, full way mid. Mid. What the fuck is that? That is. I have dementia. The new cutters. I pretty mid. Not good. The fox guy. I don't like it. And oh no, what the fuck is that? Oh, Black Swan. Black Swan is like okay. Cypher Loco is the best unity. Yeah. Facial Icon is one of the best one, better one. I mean, what? Better one in like the sea of dog shit? It's like one trying to like time 0/5. It's still dog ass, you know, in the end. High Sun is like okay, right? Increase, it's okay. High Sun, it's okay. What else? What else? Do it quick. Preservation. This one is only good with Akron. Lamau mid, Lamau mid, mid. Oh, hunt for silicone art. It's like only one good one. That's a sus hang one, and that's it. Remembrance. Oh fuck yeah, remembrance. I like the dread, bro. Fuck. Ugly ass only for ugly ass. Dude, the remembrance, right? What? Everyone has like the same thing. Like, look at like CASTORICE and then look at Evernight. They are the same thing, like no difference at all. So you know, might as well just pull of them twice, right? Like they both work for the same characters. Even CASTORICE work with Evernight and Evernight work with CASTORICE. They're the same thing. Nothing changed. I seen one is RMC. I mean, yeah, like all of these are like the same shit. You know, because you know, remembrance, right? Are just like the most dogshit path ever. Like everyone is like the same thing, you know. HP scaling and shit. And like, might as well, right? You know. Maybe the pay to win path. The most Nepo buff ever. Like they just there, you know, exist for no reason why. The Nepo ass. Black Kun good, Catcher good. Like, dude, how Nepo can you be? Okay, okay, like done. Let's watch the thing now. I love the English, man. Is CASTORICE making starrail worse? This is 3 days ago, by the way. 3 days ago. Why is it not? Did CASTORICE make starrail worse? Is talking about today? So you know, okay.
All class based.
Hyacinth Icon. Who was half a kid? I mean, yes.
Combat systems revolve revolve around three defining pillars. Damage dealers, who, as you might be able to guess, contribute the brunt of the outgoing damage within a given scenario.
Alright.
Tanks, who soak up or otherwise divert damage from the rest of the team.
Oh, yo, is that Marvel Revival reference? Is that ML Fraud? Fake?
And supports, whose job
Oh, yo, is that a Wolverine Wave reference? Is that Shaw Wife? Hello?
is to keep their team
Is that Wolverine in my honkai starrail video? Hello?
alive and or provide amplification.
Is CASTORICE making starrail worse? Meaning she making the game bad for the future? Ah, okay, sure. Alright. Increase the voice. Is it that small? I thought it's loud.
Of course, within the system, each role has defined strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, it should be good,
In
right?
most
Yeah.
cases, dedicated damage dealers will have to trade off utility or survivability to varying degrees. Tanks,
Okay,
of
that
course,
person
tend to
now.
fall short in person.
Is that League of Legends?
contributions, and supports rely on their teammates to be able
It's
to
just fucking TF2? Is that the medic? Damn.
do their job effectively. This system of checks and balances, unlike our governments, works well.
What
and
game
any
is
major
this?
disruptions to it tends to have cascading effects that can result in extremely volatile balance. The worst game ever made, Overwatch,
Is that fucking Overwatch?
had
Oh my
introduced the
fucking
hero
god.
Bruhh, who was an unholy matrimony of busted healing and supportive abilities, insurmountable survivability,
Oh,
and
she's a tank,
completely
right?
unfair
Tank
damage
heals?
given everything else they could do.
Okay, yeah, okay, she look at a tank. Dude, tank heals. Oh nah, hell nah. Like imagine being a tank, like being, you know, fucking like invincible and you can heal. Oh fucking hell, game dead.
As you could probably expect, Brigitte's introduction to Overwatch completely upheaved any semblance of balance that may or may not have existed beforehand and
True.
ruined the game. This is something that anyone could have easily seen coming long before they had descended into the cesspit that was that game. Sure, there were characters who were more tanky, others with better raw DPS output, some with more sustain, but when one character can do everything, it'll always be a recipe for disaster.
Bro.
Of course, one shot
No, to be fair, it could be also a something of like jack of all trades now. Like if something does everything that no, okay. If one thing can do everything in the game, right? But then that characters have to be balanced. And that means everything that character does is like dog ass. It's like very there. So like, you know, it's like, is it worth it? And I think if that character ever get buff, it has to be buff very small, or else she can be broken.
at the thought of a single
Because you know she does everything right. So you know if she does everything better, if she get buff, then that means she's just the number one thing, right? To choose, you know, aside from anyone else.
character who has all of these strengths, none of the weaknesses,
CASTORICE?
and is the undisputed strongest in every one of those aspects.
Now, okay, hold on. CASTORICE. Damage? Okay, now if we talk about her in a vacuum, right? Ignore every support, ignore hyacinth, tribute and stuff. CASTORICE alone. Sustain. Okay, the dragon is broken. The dragon form is broken. The fact that you can die in dragon form is insane. Damage. I don't think her raw damage is that good. Do you agree? Like without hyacinth or tribute, right? I think Akron damage is okay without the buff. But like, you know, CASTORICE in a vacuum damage, like she needs the support. But without support, I think her damage is like piss low. Even worse than Akron, I would say. Akron works fine without support. But with support, Akron is like, but with support, CASTORICE is way more broken. What else? DPS sustain. Anything more? No.
The kind of havoc that such a character would wreak in a game
Alright.
would be nothing short of a horror. Well, if you play
Dude, they talk about CASTORICE like fucking Hitler, bro.
Honkai
Jesus.
starrail, you'd better start believing in horror stories real fast. You're in one.
Alright, sure. Let's go.
We're giving away 3 starrail monthly passes to the community. Subscribers who
Skip,
complete the
skip,
first
skip.
over to-
Dude, chat, I am giving away 10 billion jets, right? To enter, just subscribe, like, and comment below. And that you have done it. And do something as well, right? This is the one
who deliver
thing.
the passes to your
Oh my
account. If you're
fucking
looking for a
god.
safe, cheap, and trusted digital
Oh, Jesus.
market,
Come
they're-
on. The problem is, if Cass get power creep, then unit like Akron and Firefly is going to become unusable. I don't think that's the case though. Because here's the thing. Yeah. The game revolve around the support. We call the game Honkai support rail for a reason, no? Or like support, yeah, Honkai support rail. Because, example, Jingjuan, right? We saw how dog shit Jingjuan is, no? And then we got Sunday, and then Jingjuan become like the top DPS. Yeah? I'm going to use that as an example then. Because Akron and Firefly, I think they are fine on the base, right? The base things they are fine. The base damage is fine. So if they ever get a good support or a broken support for them, I think they're gonna be insane again. It's already the case. Okay, let's not talk about the league. Okay, let's talk about the league. Let's talk about today. Okay, let's ignore the future. Let's talk about the present. Yeah. On what we have seen. What else? Example, and then that's like aside from support, we also have had a buff as well. That's like Kafka Blade and Jingli, right? Even though some buff are pretty ass, mostly, you know, Blade is back to meta, Kafka is back to meta, even though with help Hasselen, you know, and that, you know, another example, right? Kafka herself is fine. It's fine as base. What makes you broken is the support. The other characters like Hasselen and Black Swan, right? That is what makes her broken. The same for Jingjuan and like Akron and Kafka and Akron and Firefly. I don't think they will be usable. Though they might be quote unusable. Unusable when they didn't receive buff in WoW. Let's say that.
Featured the Blossom to the Beyond banner. The rate-up unit for this banner being none other than CASTORICE, a 5-star quantum DPS unit. Upon release, CASTORICE immediately became the strongest unit in the game, and continues to be so several months and numerous patches later. As of right now, there are a total of 9 different viable teammates.
Oh, you know what? Talk about the CASTORICE thing. Didn't we have one thing about Akron? Do we have like the setting code, what, the Akronfication? We have nothing, no? And now we have CASTORICE. What's the difference between them? That's the thing. Akron, in her time, is like Jesus. It's like God, Zeus, yeah? She's like the one DPS that just conquer everyone. And everyone is like no boosting. That the future gonna get worse. It low-key did get worse, but it's like the same thing. Nothing changed, but just the power level and the HP inflation, right? And that's it. And now we have CASTORICE, which in a time, insanely broken. Top DPS, everything. So again, what's the difference? This people feature, yeah, okay, sure. The feature, but not about leak. Yeah, it's an ignore leak. Leak can change. Let's just pretend that we never saw leak and just theorize up stuff. Yeah. Yeah. What's the difference between CASTORICE and Akron? Both are prime. Both are the best DPS in their own time, respective time, and both are doom posting about them. But in the end, did anything change? I don't think so. It's the same thing, yeah? Same thing, no? The future unit will continue to be broken. The support will also continue to be broken. Then that's how they sell the game, yeah? That's how they're gonna make the game alive. Is that making the future unit be more broken? So, you know, I don't think the future of starrail will be worse. It just might be, you know, a bit tired that the future unit will always be better than the old one, which, you know, the usual thing in gacha game, right? Just, I don't know, man. Like, making worse in what aspect though?
That she can be used with even the worst combination of these being superior to just about any other non-CASTORICE
Okay, now hold on, what's this?
Patches later. As of right now, there are a total of 9 different viable teammates that she can be used with.
Okay, sure. IMC, yeah, sure, I agree.
Worst combination of these being superior to just about any other non-CASTORICE comp.
Any combination of the supports. Yeah. I see. Blade, Mayday, Sunday. Okay. I don't think that is, let's say, arguable. Because one thing they're missing is her light cone. I think even with the most broken support, without casual light cone, or let's say the free-to-play version, yeah? No light cone, easy zero, everyone. Let's say that. I don't think she's that broken. Compared to, say, Akron then. Akron here is 0. That's how much. On her oath, she does 500k max. For cash rise, maybe more or less. Let's say 700k or something. 700k. I don't think so. I don't think she's that broken with like any team combination. You wanna look at my account, but for what? Your account for what though? But for what? For what? Okay, back to the topic. Like cash rise, blade, Chibi, and then let's say Gallagher, right? I don't think that team will does that much damage different than an Akron team. With like Akron, Cypher, Silver Wolf, and a healer, right? Or worse than Akron, Pella, Cypher, and then probably Gallagher, right? I don't think that's much different though. I don't think so. Full is well, so you can clear 1 2 circle everything. I mean, sure, agreed. Power creep matter there. Because with Akron, I don't think she can like 1 to 2 cycle stuff. Probably like 2 to 3 cycles. But the point is, I don't think she's that broken. That there's our doom pushing that we need a doom pushing about this. You know what I mean? Like, yes, power creep is there, I agree. But the level of power creep that she bring is questionable. Because for a free-to-play cash rise, I don't think she does anything. Though the park creep is there for sure, but I don't think the park creep is that important. However, the light cone situation is there. I agree. Cash light cone with like Hyacinth light cone and Chippy as well. That shit is fucking hydrogen bomb. I agree. But that is when you play to win. Yeah, that's when you play to win. That would also be the same thing for any other team though, isn't it? Akron potentially, Firefly potentially, it may be Ugly as well, no? Like, or Huta as well, or Data. Like, I know, man. 2.6 or end games. I mean, isn't that the same thing for Akron? In her prime? Or Firefly in her prime as well? Like, what's the difference here? Power creep isn't the problem. Then what is the problem then?
With even the worst combination of these being superior to just about any other non-Castor's comp. And recently, Hoyo announced Evernight as an upcoming character,
Alright.
who leaks suggest will be another dedicated
HP inflation. I mean, HP inflation exists. You know, for sure it exists. I mean, it has to exist, right? Like, there's no way you can bring Cash Rise into MC that has the same HP in 4.0. It has HP inflation has to exist with Power Creep. It cannot exist though, right? HP inflation, also Power Creep cannot exist with. No, also hold on. Also, Power Creep has to exist because of HP inflation as well. Both has to exist at the same time. You cannot stop one or two, right? I think HP inflation at this point here, I think hot take or not hot take. I think HP inflation at this point in the game is could fine if you have, let's say, a good decent team Though, is it true? Hold on. Because my base level is like, okay, Kafka can DOT can clear. Though maybe it's like a DOT season. So DOTs might be like a anomaly. I have an Akron team that can that barely clear. However, if I were to make the Akron team viable, I would get her Lycone, the Akron Lycone, and maybe like Cypher as well. And because it's endgame, right? You are expected to get the new unit. Because every endgame shows the newest unit now, except for DOT, yeah? The DOT buff that LC and Epoch everywhere all have DOT buff to shield Highlands. So you're expected to get the new unit to clear the endgame. However, even without DOT, you can still clear the endgame with like a good decent accuracy. This type of game need power creep to sustain, but honkaistarrail overdoing it. Okay, sure, I agree to an extent, right? Because okay, I do agree that power creep is increasing a lot, like very fast. And I think the reason for them to do it, yes, I am defending a billionaire company. I think the reason why they do that is just simply to keep the players from playing the game now. Like if you keep HP inflation low, like increasing but very slowly, I'm pretty sure neo units will have less sale than potentially now. Because why would you ever pull for a new unit? Let's say this is meta wise, right? No worth for something, only meta. Why would you pull for cash wise? If Firefly and Akron can zero cycle the new MOC, like a free to play team, yeah? Like why you do that? And I think that's why the HP inflation exists in this that fast, because the devs want people to keep playing the game, so for them to pull for the new units and to keep up with the meta. If HP inflation has a fixed health rate, then it's good for the game. You mean like increases like a exponential rate, not like exponentially? It's like this shit here. You mean like why is it fucking black again? Oh my god. Okay, why? Okay. Like you mean like exist, like you mean power creep like that? Not like this graph here, Like you mean this thing here? Okay. So sure, I agree. Yeah, potentially it could be good. And I'm not denying, but yeah, increase potentially is like pretty good. It should be yeah. There's a correct reason. Look at why. Okay, we'll make 3 sets. All right. Okay. We are back to the money argument now. We are back to the money argument. Okay. All right, buddy. All right. Okay. Fertaz almost is already dead. Almost. I don't think. What do you mean by dead? By dead, do you mean like can barely kill the game, or do you mean like no longer zero cycle? What do you mean? What is your definition of dead? Because I think the dead thing is like overused now. People call like some game a dead game where there are like 1,000 people still playing the game. So what do you mean by a dead game? And by this you mean like what do you mean by Fertaz dead?
Caster support, who will only be useful on team full of other dedicated caster supports, another of which coming soon after.
Anexa's better than her because of the buff and but she's still best characters in fiction. Then what do you mean by that then? Like she's still good. From front until list, she's still 0.5 across 3 endgames, I'm pretty sure. I'm not checking because I'm too lazy. So she of course still meta. Then what do you mean by dead? She still dish out good damage like you can clear the endgame. Then what do you mean by dead?
Why? Alright, let's be honest with
What
ourselves.
is it? What? How happened? Huh?
Coming soon after. Team full of other dedicated caster supports, another of which
Oh, okay,
soon
sure.
after.
Serene, okay.
Why? Alright, let's be honest with ourselves here. The new DPS being strong isn't exactly a recent development. In fact, I would go as far as to say that the newest release is expected to be blatantly overpowered, and those who aren't
Sure.
are generally categorized as a bust. We've seen that fairly recently with My Day, who, despite being undoubtedly strong by just about every metric, was basically written off by the community for not being above and beyond the accepted threshold of strength for a unit. It's pretty obvious at this point how power creep is Hoyo's bread and butter. It's no mistake.
Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that the community, not the guy, but the community, saying My Day is shit because he is not up to the power level as anyone else. Yeah. But is that, okay, like, let me check. I don't play My Day. I don't know how he work. I don't know his power level. I don't know his damage. So, you know, I'm gonna fucking base my point on pardon of where is he on the tier list. My Day. Like, dude, he's tier 1 at best. Yeah. Like, okay, yeah, I agree. Okay, I know the damage thing. Yeah, okay, I know that. The light cone or like E1. Yeah, I know that. But I don't. Okay, is this like S1 or something? Criteria. Okay, so this is S1. Do we know what is like his level at S0? Probably like tier. This is tier 1.5 to 2. Fuck, this will be so confusing now. Before this, what was he? Before like what was he? Oh shit, it's gonna be so ass. My okay, so he was like tier 1.5. Okay, so he was kind of piss low. He was a bit piss low. Okay. So 1.5. That was like what 5 tier or something. Oh Jesus, was so long. 1.5. That was like what Fei Xiao, Jingliu maybe, Archron potentially as well. Like sure, I agree. He's like wash. I agree. He's wash. Not like the same level as like CASTORICE or ugly or something, right? But still, I don't think it's that bad though. You can clear the end game. So I think the doom boosting, it's just basically from the community, isn't it? It's not from the catcher itself. Like it's okay. I think it's okay for a catcher not to be like insanely broken, like CASTORICE FNI or like NXR, right? I think it's fine. Though the boosting is like just why, like you want a unit to be balanced, and then you get My Day, and then you complain. Like, what do you mean?
How every
Like, okay, sure, HP inflation, okay, I agree, but like My Day can still do it, can still clear within the HP inflation thing. So like, just why doom boosting then?
new flagship DPS that are promoted endlessly also has absolutely game-breaking damage numbers. By releasing such obscenely overpowered characters, they incentivize pulling while also making the game significantly harder, causing previous units to become obsolete. Of course, up until the CASTORICE controversy, the character who most clearly exemplified the power creep crisis was our girl Firefly. Both
was it Firefly or Archron?
CASTORICE and Firefly share a surprising amount of similarities upon release, including having the most damage out of all units by a wide
not sure about that one.
Margin, being a non-traditional damage dealer, every game mode becoming catered to their playstyle, using a new path Trailblazer as a support, and their entire respective fanbases being unspeakably down bad.
Okay, aside from being horny for Firefly, yes, that's me as well. Okay, you know that. Damage-wise, how do you think about Firefly damage? I don't think Firefly damage was that good during the patch. I think the reason why she was that strong is due to the Nepo buff, right? Like we saw how much Nepo shit there are during the Firefly patch, don't we? The robot and that billion more break stuff. So I don't think Firefly herself is broken. I think it's just the game dev want to promote Firefly. Like I don't think there's a difference between Archron and Firefly. I think both are the same characters. Both are broken. With the correct support, no, Firefly does more damage per free to play than Archron does, but in the end, if you put both characters on the same investment, they does the same damage, right? It's just Firefly does more damage at the time due to the endgame cater to break so much. Wasn't it? Like you saw here, right? Let's play right now. Firefly Akron, same thing. Doesn't matter. Same. If you put in the same investment, the same thing. Nothing changed. They both do the same damage. You know, if Firefly break the enemy, then yeah, she will dish more damage than Akron. But like over time, both do the same thing. If you need to play Canada Zero Cycle, they're ass. Yeah, that's true. One is free to play friendly and for the whole Super X, but others not. Free to play. Yeah, sure, I agree. Yeah, sure, I agree. You know what? I agree. I'm not gonna fucking debate against that.
And while I am an unrepentant Firefly agenda maintainer, there's no doubt that this was overall not healthy for the game. However,
I think what not healthy is it's not Firefly, but the game dev decide to, yep, let's make Firefly the most broken DPS ever by making the game so cater to her.
the Firefly era of starrail is nothing compared to the downright tomfoolery that was and continues to be CASTORICE's stranglehold on the game.
I think CASTORICE versus Firefly is different stuff. CASTORICE is cater being broken, but for Firefly, it's the enemy being broken for her. This is two different things, you know. CASTORICE, I don't think the enemy cater towards her. I think CASTORICE is so broken beyond a point. The same thing is Akron that she can just solo in any boss. But for Firefly, it has to be specific, like the robot and stuff, right? But CASTORICE, no. Like she's just broken. Firefly, I don't think she's not broken though.
On one hand, I will forever be grateful to the global passive for getting that racist, sex pest tech tone out of the community. But as
What the fuck you mentioned tech? Oh, fuck off. Come on. Ah.
also
I love how everyone dunking on CASTORICE, but she's worse than Israel. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. It's like I don't know, man. Like some people just have like fucking bipolar disorder or something. You know what? People are just like hypocrisy. Hold on. Hypocrite. Yeah, hypocrite. Yeah, people are just like, you know, hypocrite, right? They look at CASTORICE and they say she's broken. Then you look at Fanon and like, you know, fucking Archer, you know, right?
probably the most shameless thing any game has ever done to make you pull for a character. At least before, when they promoted a new character by giving them nonsensical proportions and dubious clothing, you could ignore it if you really, really try.
Sure.
But now they're making an entirely new mechanic that requires zero skill whatsoever that you can only gain access to if you own the character, and is
Oh no, this is the global passive. Oh fuck me. Can I skip this? I'm just gonna go watch this. I'm not gonna say anything. Because this topic been beat down to the depth of hell already. I don't need to say anything here. I don't need to.
It gets worse when you remember how CASTORICE is an HP scaler with a summon, which basically makes your team unkillable with how much extra HP you have to work with when fighting enemies.
This is gonna be so boring.
Literally does make the team unkillable. So all in all, we have a Mickey Mouse anti-death mechanic on top of damage on top of another anti-death dragon. With all that in mind, at the very least, a team as safe, forgiving, and frankly brain dead as that is balanced out by the lackluster DPS that they put out. It is balanced out by the lackluster DPS, isn't it?
Oh, are we here?
Here's a graph of how much
let's go.
bosses have in endgame content since
we don't need to say anything about GP until they make another one. True. Very true.
the conception of the game. This may look familiar to you if you've seen a previous video.
Oh, okay,
but it
the
illustrates
thing.
just how
Okay, all right, the
effect
trend.
power creep has on the HP inflation crisis. Again, Google honkaistarrail inflation and scroll down in the images tab to really get it. Of course, you can probably pinpoint the exact moment when the big bads came in. The 1-2 punch of Acheron and Firefly that ruined the game permanently, skyrocketing the difficulty of endgame content, making bosses ridiculous HP sponges. And,
Okay, I do wonder. Okay, I think there need to be context, right? Because some boss are low-key kinda easy to kill, depend on the mechanics. Yeah? Example, Sunday boss. Sunday boss are just hilariously annoying to kill. But then there are boss like Pollux, where, to be fair, it is just Castor's boss, but you can bypass it by using Blade or Jingliu if you have them built good. Alright, might as well. Yeah. The problem is some of these boss have like infinite HP, but Tifa able to kill itself. The breath will say so. I mean, yeah, exactly. Like we are missing context here. Yeah, it is funny, very funny. That's the new boss. It's like 14 million health, but the context where what is the boss? If this is Pollux, then it doesn't matter. The Pollux could be here because you could kill Pollux very easily. Yes, it is Castor's shield, but there's like 5 different more catchers that can lost HP and can kill it as well, no? Especially Nekado and Nifino. Dude, they are, yeah, I agree. They have like insane massive health. You can bypass it due to the mechanics. It seems like us, right? Yeah, like us, yeah. like you can kill Lygus from his mechanics, but Hule, it's just a fucking mid shield, bro. You get to roll on it. Like, if this is Pollux, right? Oh, this is as well. Is it Lygus? Yeah. If this is Lygus, I don't think this is comparable to. Okay, let's say this is Lygus, and this is Hule, right? I don't think this is comparable because I think Lygus would be down here, and Lygus would be here, and Hule is up here. Like compared to different boss, compared to different mechanics itself. One is easy to kill, and one are annoying as fuck. Lygus up, blah blah blah. By the time you blah 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 blah. I mean, yeah.
Look, when I made the Heislands video talking about how she became the strongest unit in the game, I didn't even add CASTORICE into that equation because she's basically just a cheat code, and it goes without saying that yes, she was, is, and probably for a long time will be the most busted thing in the entire game.
Do you think people say that toward Akron? I think people do say that about Akron, right? Like back in the days, bro, Akron released, they be saying like Akron gonna be like the top 1 DPS for like next 2 years or something. And then you look at the list right now and she's like fucking piss low tier 1. You know? Like she need like the most premium support ever, like fucking Silver Wolf and like Cypher. To be comparable to fucking CASTORICE. Like time change, bro. Like CASTORICE can be dead in 4.0. You know, like it happened to Akron and Firefly. It also can happen to CASTORICE as well. Just need boss with much HP, good or boss with high HP, yeah.
The fact is, there are a lot of people who love CASTORICE's design and don't think she's problematic
True,
whatsoever.
that's true. Me. Actually, me, hold on.
I'm not one of them. LeBron James.
But I want you to hear
Fun tier enemy, lock HP and to reduce MH HP. Exactly, bro. That's how they counter fucking Firefly. Normal king enemy with to fire, fucking make the fucking rig this ball like 1 billion more. How to do? Like make meanwhile, like fucking hell.
this because
Like they can counter the enemy. They can counter CASTORICE.
it's important. In spite of all the negativity towards CASTORICE I've been putting out in this video,
Holy shit, man.
back in a lot of my starrail videos before this one, I am not a CASTORICE hater. I like her as a character, and by golly, she's a darn good time to use. I mean, seeing a million ticks of true damage from Netherwing Breath before exploding
That's
for the
true, very true. This kill my laptop, by the way. This kill my FPS.
entire stage's HP
I love it.
really never gets old, and I'm clearly not above being as sweaty of a meta follower as the worst of them. But I've said it before for Firefly, and I'll say it again now. This level of brokenness is unequivocally free-to-play unfriendly and bad for the health of the game.
Okay, unfriendly? Free to play unfriendly? I agree. Okay, now that I agree. Like, you do need a lot of good characters for her. Like, for example, Hyacinth as well, Chibi as well. I agree though, I do agree. I like the one. That one I agree. The 1 point I agree. The one single point. People be like, I have A6 S5 Akron. I set for EOS for the game. Yeah. True.
Game. And let's be honest with ourselves here. A character like CASTORICE was inevitable. Sure, her release
Yeah,
was
no
fraught
shit.
with deliberate, malicious choices. Why does she not have a viable free-to-play like
Okay, now I agree. Now that I agree.
Echo? Why did they think the global passive was a good idea, and why is it
No comment, no comment.
exclusive to her? Why did they make the homepage look like one of those shady
Brother!
Welcome to Gacha Game, where they need to make money.
Play any other gacha game that is not starrail and Genshin. You go to Wuwa, no, Wuwa. You go to Honkai Park, billion. You go to Oknight, billion. You go to Uma Musume, to be fair, not a lot though. Not now, I guess. What else is that? Battle Cat, billion. Why? What? Is this your first gacha game? Are you surprised? Like, this is like fucking like people go to the first horror movie and be surprised that there's a jump scare.
online gambling sites? Why does her bloated kit allow her to ignore half the game's mechanics and have such a large margin of error that you usually get rewarded for playing badly?
No, to be fair, that's true. Her kit is like pretty forgivable. Not consuming skill in any way. The dragon is like make you invincible. Yeah, I agree.
Why are they still continuing to release more premium teammates? Why did every game mode
No, to be fair, that's the same thing for Break. No, like for the past like Akron for the Panaconi version, they released so much break support. Fucking Fugway. What Lingsha makes as well. Okay, Runway probably not. But like aside from the catchers, they also the unit, the enemies. What they keep releasing enemies that is so good against break with break, you know, like yeah, surprise. You know, the game do be shielding this one single path that be relating to the current story. Yeah,
become AoE
Be
caster
shocking.
slop? You could go on and on. None of this should have been that surprising considering
but as she keep getting premium support, she has to be premium right now. okay, hold on, yeah, true. Yeah, you're right, yeah. Wait, yeah, it's just like what, Tribi and Hayasinya? Not her, not this, not Alexa, not Cypher as well. Fuck, that's true. I guess it's like too fast, back to back or something. I mean, you know, Sarin is coming as well, right? Obviously, best team is oh yeah, Urban as well. Forgot. Urban I team every free tribute is not her support. Yeah, true. I guess. Yeah, but like I guess it's okay. It's like comparing tribute to Robin, right? Like yeah, Robin is like a full support, but like you know, Universal as well. Same thing for Kashra. Same thing for tribute. She's like universal, but like low key cash support type shit.
during Hoyo's past MOs. I think hating casters is like hating Elon Musk.
Oh, dude,
Sure,
I am
he benefited
thinking
from one of
like
the most evil
this is
systems
like the
in
most
history,
rage bait video ever.
apartheid,
No,
and made his fortune
so
stealing
rich bitty.
from and exploiting the hard work and intellectual fruits of others. Sure, he abandoned all his children. Sure, he used all his undeserved
Alright.
power and influence.
Hey,
to promote
yo, the
hatred of
balls,
and
in a
violence
way.
against people like me.
Again,
Okay, bad example. It's like hating Mr. Beast.
Mr.
Yes, his
Brass.
empire has done irreparable harm to consecration as a whole.
Dude,
And
I-
yes, he
dude,
seems
I
to
have, like,
glean
ADHD
great joy
weird,
out of exploiting the suffering of the less fortunate. But he's more of a symptom of a larger broken ecosystem
Okay.
rather than being an underlying cause. In
yeah.
that way, someone like them was inevitable.
Uh-huh.
Gacha game developers like Hoyo have only gained more and more wealth from being more and more ruthless in its monetization. So
How do you think it gets so? Dude, the players can't stop playing. You know, like if you think the game actually get this bad, you can just stop playing. If you stop playing, if enough people stop playing, game dead. EOS soon. Like you don't have to like mandatory play the game. There's not a hitman that's like 24/7 looking at you to check if you're playing stereo or not, you know, or Genshin even, right? You can just like delete the game for the game, delete the game for your system, yeah. Boycott for your first. Like the fucking cash rise passive situation. Why people say that they're not gonna poop for her. and then her tail went like rocketed. Like damn, the boycott goes crazy, bro. Like in the end, I don't think I don't think anyone care about the fucking power creep. Like yeah, it exists, but if you enjoy playing the game, then people are gonna keep playing it, bro. They're gonna keep rolling for the new units and click the new endgame anyway.
This was
hell.
just one footnote in the larger, ever-developing narrative of Honkai Star Rail's monetary
Oh
practices.
Jesus!
So now we're at an awfully difficult spot, because
Yep.
not only is the safest, easiest team also clearly the strongest in every single game mode, since their release
Strongest catchers, strongest. Okay, not proficient. We do have DLC. We do have kind of fun on. Yeah, kind of pay to win. We do have, you know, like Aglea stuff, like Saiba, you know, like they do exist. And I have a perfect example of what you just say. I wonder who, huh? I wonder who. Maybe someone. I don't know someone, but who knows?
they've only received buffs in the form of more and more.
Oh my god,
slot
this is
units.
so stupid.
But that's not even the worst
Fuck
part.
me.
Sure.
How
they'll
do you
keep cranking
find
out
this
boss
video?
HP, and more
Like, did you go to like the slum of like London, like, and you give like a homeless people like $1, and then you ask them what is like the best reaction, the best reaction video ever, and then he give you this. Like, is this what you do? Like, how you find this? No, I just go up to your like recommended, right? No way. The fuck you find this, bro?
units will be made irrelevant, but how on earth do you power creep a character who gets better the harder the game gets? As enemies' attack keeps getting higher, which has been
I mean, I think when you said right, making mechanics reduce the match HP, and then you know to get rid of it, you have to break the boss, you know, break Firefly, you know.
a clear trend over the past several
Right,
patches.
bruh.
Slowly, every single other comp will be phased out due to not being able to properly sustain. But all that means for CASTORICE
This
is
is fucking
easier,
matter.
more frequent,
This
and
game was
harder hitting dragons.
like,
And
what Cash Trust will be for good, and then the order will get for shit. No, the new support will make them better anyway, right? Like Kafka, she's ass, and now with Heisland, she's good. Like brother Mao, bro.
of course, with CASTORICE being so
Lomax
clearly
the
ahead of
Among Us.
everyone else in terms of damage output, they'll need to quite literally
Yeah, if with a good premium team, then fuck yeah. Even Fano can do it. Firefly, Archon, arguably, Mighty Saiba as well, you know, Archer, fucking hell. Any premium team can do it.
power creep every single other DPS unit in the game first before
Give
they
them
can
like Icon, give them the dedicated support, and boom, they can dish out fucking billions.
actually affect CASTORICE's spot in the meta. And let's get one thing
Like
straight.
sure, Cash Prize does a
We
lot
all
of
know
damage,
how
but that
CASTORICE
doesn't matter though.
dog walks AoE scenarios. But let's be honest, in Blast, she's still the highest performing unit, and even in single target, most people have E1 Tribby, which still keeps her locked in as the
Most people? Most? Who even most? Me? Like, you mean like the Nintendo Wii? You know, the fucking us? N-word, like you mean us?
best choice.
What do you
no matter
mean?
What. And right now, there's no meaningful distinction between any of the three
Me rise up. Fucking not you, bro.
game modes. MOC, Pure Fiction, and Apocalyptic Shadow have nearly
Okay, to be fair, that's I still remember. Let's say this one endgame, like this one season where Cash Price is horrid. She's horrid. This one single patch of endgame where she actually dog us. It's somewhere in my videos. It's in the past somewhere. I don't know what. Maybe A-pop, maybe P-Fiction, but she's actually hot ass.
identical AoE.
So what do you mean she's broken? That she asked this one time where she's asked, you know, like, bro, she's not gonna be forever broken.
CASTORICE
It's the
fire
end game.
setups,
This is
and all
Guts
of
her.
them have mechanics
This is
that
Guts
CASTORICE
to
either
her,
directly
you know?
benefits from or gets rewarded for completely ignoring. I've seen a fair share of people discussing anti-CASTORICE mechanics like anti-heal, similar to in Sam's boss fight, or maybe the max
Yo.
HP reduction like the Ascended.
Yo.
Sure, this might have a small but noticeable effect on her performance, but I don't think people realize just how hard this will hit every other team as well. At the end of the day,
How? Max HP reduction? How does that ever gonna affect fucking Firefly or Acro? Tell me how. What, they're gonna die faster? Just reset or get better sustain, buddy. My fucking god, I'll crash out.
you just can't balance or alter the mechanics around multipliers that are as obscene as CASTORICE is. So what can we expect moving into the future of Star Rail's meta? Well, as it's been since the release, and certainly now with Everknight's release, CASTORICE will remain at the top, and will continue to be so until just about every
Or a mechanics that reduce the non-traditional old energy. That mean like facial, Archon, Castrice, right? It's like they have a move where they reduce the old energy, but only for those that don't have the traditional way. You know, like the traditional. I mean, like, you know, like the 3B Lucha stuff, right? And the boss only reduce Archon energy. So that means she have less way to summon dragon and therefore less damage. No, that could be a way to that, you know.
current character falls way below any accepted level of viability. So remember that graph earlier? Well, the same way we
It's
view
funny,
the
it's
spike in
so
HP
good, it's
from
so
Firefly
good.
as absurd and
It's
beyond
so
pale, the trend we're likely
good.
going to see will make even CASTORICE's spike look trivial, and nobody will be safe from that. Thank you for watching. More starrail videos.
Oh, range bit, man. Fucking range bit orientated video. Oh my fucking god. I don't think reading the sentences. I don't think reading is better. I don't think reading the comment made me feel better anyway. I don't know, like range bait video question mark. Like, what can I say, bro? Holy, it's almost 2 hours. Yeah, for 2 hours. Let's fucking go, boy. But like, what can I say? It's like, I don't think Castri is like a new stuff. We have Akron back in the days and Fafa as well. And Castri is just the new thing, the new toy, right? It's, you know, what's my comment? It's 5th. Oh shit, it's fucking mid 5th. Oh, this one, yeah. Ratio. Well, okay, people agreeing. But yeah, like, I don't know, man, like, I know, it's just a range bait video. Like your usual Twitter, you know, this shit up here, right? Or is it like this shit here, you know? Like, just range bait stuff. I don't know, I'm sorry, man. Like, there's so many stuff that can be debunked, really, or like counter argument. That's so easy to do. What, HP inflation, power creep stuff? It's in the game already. It exists. HP inflation, the graph, context, Lamau. You know, like, this is, I don't know, man. This is brain stuff. So yeah, if you want to get range baited and mod and crash out, yeah, just go watch a video, bro. Okay, what can I say? For example, look at Firefly position. I mean, yeah, simple Akron as well, though. Piss low. Back in the days, who's strong? Dark Eel piss low. Jingliu's also piss low. Who else piss low? Like, I don't know, like, you know, the character is out the prime. Just say that, man. The prime is gone. Their prime is gone. Their pick is gone, and now this is their 4. This is currently Castrice's pick, and maybe next patch is her 4. No, Castrice rise and 4 in one patch, yes. So much of it be Castrice. Like Castrice, like Firefly used to be insanely broken in MOC and in everywhere, no? MOC, Perfection, and AS, everywhere. But then her pick gone, and now she hot ass in every game mode. So, you know, time this pass, and unit does get pack rip. You know, have shit. Unit will get worse. What can I say?